This is an erasure bomb of the Wikipedia article for Mao, the card game. Mao, a game of family. The game forbids its players from explaining the rules. New players are informed the only rule you may be told is this one. Specifics are discovered through trial and error. A player who breaks a rule is penalized. The person giving the penalty must state what the incorrection was, without explaining the rule that was broken. There are many variants of Mao in existence. Speaking rules. Many of the rules of Mao involve speech. Mostly this means that the right thing must be said at the right time. Saying the wrong thing, or speaking at the wrong time, will usually incur a penalty. Penalties. There is usually a time limit. If exceeded, the player gets a penalty, and either loses their turn or gets another penalty every 5 seconds thereafter to comply with any violated rules. Ruthless players who are familiar with the rules sometimes exploit this rule to confuse new players who are unfamiliar with game mechanics that change the order of play. For example, players might look expectantly at a particular player other than the one whose turn it is as if waiting for them to play, then penalizing that player for playing out of turn as if they actually played, then immediately penalizing the player whose turn it actually is for causing the delay. Adding rules. In many variants, an additional rule is silently and secretly added to the game with each round. After many rounds, many new rules will accumulate. Naturally, only the person who created the rule will initially know what it is. Most rules fall under one of the following 4 categories. 1. When an event occurs, a player must perform an action. 2. When an event occurs, something about the game changes. 3. An action must always, or must never, be performed by players. 4. Something fundamental about the gameplay changes. The triggering events in the example above can be anything. Triggering conditions can become as complicated as their creator wishes. Rules that unfairly sway the game in favor of one player or to the detriment of one specific player are quite easy to concoct. See also, list of games with concealed rules.